Everybody, we've all chosen our limitations based on fear. All of us have limited ourselves in some way or allowed another person to limit us. A handicap is just someone who has handed you a cap on your ability. And we've all chosen to stifle ourselves based out of fear, unfortunately. And this message is really just for me, but I know there's somebody out there that might relate to this and get some good information or insight out of what I'm about to say. So the ego likes to put a box around us. The ego likes to put up some kind of mental fence. I've touched on this before in another video, but I want to get more into this. And it all stems from this question: why is my life not better? My life is great right now, but why is it not better? Why am I not at the top? What is the top? What does it mean to be at the top of your life? To be the best version of yourself? What does that even mean? Somebody asked me a question yesterday and it kind of got me thinking. Why am I doing concrete foundations right now? Of all the things I could be doing, why am I doing concrete foundations? It's dirty work. It's really hard. It's really hard on the body. It's long hours. You know, some people could call that a low bottom of the bucket job, bottom of the barrel job. But I realized how you see yourself is everything. It doesn't matter if you're at the so-called bottom of the barrel or whatever someone else might call it. It's up to you. Your perception is everything. So I could either see myself having a bottom of the barrel job right now, or I could see myself at the top, because the truth is, I am an unlimited being, and the sky is the limit for me. We are all limitless. We are all multidimensional. We've just been dumbed down, and our egos have caused us to box our own selves in, because unfortunately the ego likes to identify with something. And as I've said before, your identity controls your productivity. So you have to be very careful about identifying with the job you have or the worldly title you've been given, because that probably isn't in alignment with your purpose. I talk a lot about purpose, and it is my firm knowledge. It's not a belief, it's a knowledge that I have that everyone here has a purpose. And the more you get out of your own way and dissolve your own ego to a certain extent, I mean, I'm not saying just get rid of your ego. Some people think the ego is the enemy. Obviously the ego has some use. I'm not one of those people that's going to just say the ego has no use. Because without the ego, you wouldn't be really anyone. So the ego has some use, although it is limited. So you just have to remember that where you are in life is all about where you see yourself. The root problem for everyone is a self-image problem. And I say this because of my own personal experience. The reason I'm doing concrete construction to this day is because of a self-image problem. It's a limitation I've put on myself. Is it bottom of the barrel? Is it top of the mountain? Well, that's up to me to decide. It's not up to anyone else to decide. It all comes down to the question, like I just said, how could your life be better? All of us are, if you're watching me, you're probably in the United States or some developed country, so life is probably pretty good. You probably have a roof over your head. But could it be better? There's always room for improvement. I am always searching for improvement. I'm never satisfied, and I don't think I ever will be. I try my best not to become complacent and not to set limits on myself, because my mission here on earth is to learn as much as possible and to express my purpose. And I'm on that path, little by little, day by day. It's becoming more clear. But guys, the essence of this video is that all the limitations you have, however much money you think you're able to make an hour or whatever, the quality of your relationships, the quality of your life, it's all based upon the limits you've set. And those limits are based on fear because of the ego. The ego loves to put us in a box, like I've said. Anyway, guys, have a great day and